Alright guys, what's up? This is Paul, and today we're going to go for the biggest ever explosion in Minecraft. You may notice here I'm using a single player command mod. Essentially what single player commands are a mod that you can enable in single player that allow you to perform mods that you'll see on multiplayer servers, such as the fly mode and the infinite health mode. I'll put a link to this in the description. It's an actual mod you can install into the game. Before anybody asks, I'm using the John Smith texture pack. I know I'm going to get someone asking, what texture pack are you using? I'm using the John Smith texture pack. Now, we're going to be using some Super TNT. If you saw my last video where I showcased multiple TNT mods. By the way, this is the Super Pickaxe command that lets you dig through anything with a pickaxe in one hit. So it's pretty sweet. But I'm using Super TNT, Nuke TNT as they call it. And this is 10 times more effective than normal TNT. Now originally I wanted to go right down to the bottom where bedrock was with this TNT and blow up everything, but I couldn't do it for a number of reasons. One, my game kept freezing. I have a quad core processor at 4.5 gigahertz. I have 8 gigs of RAM. I have NVIDIA GTX 560 Ti graphics card. I mean, I have a really good computer, but it's just because Minecraft crashes. I mean, I doubt anybody could do any more than what I'm doing here. So this is around, I'd say about 36. Now, let me just count here. I'm bad at maths. This is around, let's see, about 44 of these, and this is 44 of these texture packs. 44 texture packs. 44 of these super nukes, and any more than 44 my game crashes. So I went and figured out the amount I could actually do, and here you see my game freezing. Like, it froze up and went right down to 1 or 2 frames per second. Like, it does so much damage to the world around it. And here I start to get my movement back, so I turn off the fly command, and I go right down to the bottom here, and I inspect it. I mean, it just created a whole mess within the system. It went right down the bedrock, even though I only implanted it 30 blocks below the surface. A bedrock goes down to about 80 or 90 blocks, I believe. But look at this. I mean, this is 44 of these TNT blocks. Look what it did. It just basically ruined the entire world. And these lava pools are really sweet. But again, this is all bedrock down here, and if you've ever wondered what happens under bedrock, you can use the super pick command to see. And under bedrock there is, wait for it, blue, and essentially that's a bottomless pit. I mean, once you go down to that blue part, you'll die. It just takes health off you. So that's basically, I'd say, the world of Minecraft. But again, if you want to download these mods, the mods I'm using are an inventory editor called Too Many Items. I'm using a TNT mod for this Super TNT. I'm also using the John Smith texture pack. I'm using Modloader to load all of the mods at the same time. And I'm using the single player commands. I'll put a link to where you can find these mods in the description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to rate it and leave me a comment on what you thought. I'm going over here to cook some pork. Gonna blow up some piggies in a second because I like my pork. Anybody else a fan of pork? I enjoy pork chops. I do enjoy bacon though as well. Bacon is the manliest of manly meat. I don't know. Like, there's a pig here, and I would like to say to Mr. Piggy, you are entirely screwed right now. Put 2 of these in here for good measure, and watch this. Poor piggy never stood a chance. Never ever stood a chance. My game still freezes even though there's only 2 blocks. See? 2 blocks did that amount. 44 blocks did that amount. Any more than that, my PC crashes. So again, once again guys, this is Paul. And I'm going to be sending out in a second. I'll leave you just to see the rest of the footage. And again, if you enjoy, give me a wee comment. So, have a nice day, and bye.